are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Throwing on second down, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. He's got it.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll motion over Samuel. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll motion a tight end right. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. That is caught. What a throw. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Out of a shotgun, it's Penix. And this drive is over before it. Swallowed up to force 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down. 2nd and 7. London brought in motion. They'll go play action now with Penix. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd down, Penix. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And the Falcons are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They're going to go play action with Penix. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year, and on this one, just a little bit off.
They'll try again here, second and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
From the gun, here is Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. On first down, it's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Whoa. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's in! Danny Gray. Touchdown Falcons. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The tight end Ertz in motion. On play action, Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Daniels. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from this...
In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And the score remains tied at 7.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run with Robinson, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down. 2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Here's 1st and 10. Another run here for Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Now the lefty panics on 1st down. He's got the tight end, Tunyon. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. Gray brought in motion. They'll throw on first down with Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Penix in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix to throw on second down. The pressure all over him. He goes down again. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. And no run back here. It's a touchback, but with the new rule in effect, with the ball bouncing in the landing zone, they'll start this drive at their own 20. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On play action, Penix. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, Still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll motion over Samuel. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Harry Flurry. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Seibert's extra point is true. The Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 2. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. To throw is Penix. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Pitts is the man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. the drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Daniels now going to look to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Washington. Here's Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Third and long. Now Daniels has his man. It's Samuel. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the option, here's Robinson. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He finds the veteran Ertz. Down inside the 10. And he will score. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his big tight end, Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away.